week. I'm very excited for it. We're going to plant some peppers today and a whole bunch of other stuff. Also, we have a very interesting raised bed. Never seen anything like it before. Here we go. We're going to put together the peculiar raised bed, and then we're going to put some stuff in it, some sticks. Learned a lot of stuff from Gardener Scott. You should go check them out on YouTube. Pretty cool. Learned how to make the raised beds, or somewhat. I didn't follow everything he said because I forgot most of it, but we're going to put some sticks in the bottom of the raised bed. Then we're going to put the dirt into it, and we're going to find a pile of dirt and then put it in our wheelbarrow, and then put it into the thing. Then try to put some compost on top of that. We're going to plant some herbs, and we also got some mystery plants for you guys. Hope you enjoy. So we got our peppers here we just bought. We got some hot cayenne, we got some jalapeno or jalapeno, and we got some hot banana peppers. So we're gonna plant those right now. So now we're gonna plant the jalapenos. What I think we're gonna do is plant 4 of each in each row, and then in the last row we're gonna have all the peppers combined. We're about to plant the cayenne peppers now. I'll show you all the peppers in a minute where we planted them. So I just got one of the cayennes out of the box that came in. Now look at all these roots. I wonder how big the roots are going to get on the cayenne. Didn't really do any research on cayenne, just banana, jalapeno, and habanero. Didn't get any habanero though, didn't have any. But I'm going to start pruning this afternoon or maybe tomorrow morning. But sure is a wonder how many roots there are on this cayenne. I think I found something I wasn't supposed to. It's a snail. I'm not sure how snails affect plants. I know slugs are bad for plants. But I don't know what I'm going to do. I might do some research in a little bit. I'll see about them. But now I'm going to show you all the peppers. So guys, we're getting some dirt, putting into my raised bed. Now this raised bed is very unique, as it is kind of a pyramid thing. Like you see the Mayan pyramids. It's square, and then there's a square above everything else. You've seen it already, I guess. But I'm going to put some herbs in it, and cayenne peppers at the top. I think that would be very nice decoration. Then I'm going to go and make my mounds for my mystery plants that I was talking to you about. What it was a squash and watermelon. Gonna make some mounds for those. And I hope you... Raised bed. We got some Mexican tarragon here. And on the other side we have a purple bell pepper. I'm gonna get some other herbs soon. And I'm gonna put those all around here. And up here I'm gonna put some cayenne pepper. I got this whole raised bed full of dirt. Very easy. I learned how to make the raised bed and also how to fill the raised bed from Gardener Scott. You should definitely go check out his channel. It's very, if you're trying to build a raised bed. Well, now we're going to go make the mounds I was talking to you about. Okay guys, I think I'm not going to make mounds, but rather just put these, this watermelon and these squash on rows. I think that will be easier to do. The watermelon I might put on a mound. Planted everything, the squash and the watermelon too. I found out something. The soil around, I bought the watermelon from the store, but the soil around the watermelon plant that it came in smells just like a watermelon. It's very interesting. But we also have, we're gonna have some zucchini tomorrow. All that is green squash. We're gonna plant that in seeds, so I guess I'll show that inside. So we have some inside stuff we can do too. Let me sit down here. But I think that this is gonna be the end of today's video. What I'm gonna do is upload the last video, so you'll be seeing that on this Monday, on Memorial Day. That's what today is. And hopefully next year we'll have more watermelon plants. Thinking about keeping the seeds out of the watermelon, and then we can reuse them. I'm not sure. I'm using a Bonnie Plants brand, but I'm not sure if it's a hybrid or what it is. But I'm gonna try my best. That's it. And see you tomorrow. Seeds. So today we have some seeds. We have some Benning's green tent squash and some thyme. We actually don't have very much time today. Only around 30 minutes to 45 minutes to record. So we're gonna plant this green tent squash and this thyme in my raised bed. So we're about to plant these green tinting squash. We're gonna do it right here beside our crew connect squash we were planting yesterday. And I'm using this really good hoe I got as a gift. I'm gonna leave the instructions on the back of them. And now, you see that? You want to pay attention to this. It says, this is a warm season crop, and it's sown directly into the garden soil in late spring or early summer. So when night temps stay above 50 degrees, that's when you plant it. Before planting, work into well-rotted compost. Plant in groups of 2 to 3 seeds 1 inch deep every 2 feet. Thin to 1 strong plant group per group. For best flavor, pick one 2 to 3 inches long. Harvest often to keep plants reproducing throughout the season. Because your compost shouldn't be rotting, it should be decomposing. Usually if you're putting too much fruit or kitchen scraps into your compost, it'll start to smell. That's when you know it's rotting. You probably want to add some leaves or things like the thistle I put in my compost the other day. Stuff like that. Now we're gonna get the compost in. So here's our hoe. Right here, we're gonna get the squash. You need to follow the directions on the back of the squash thing. It says to put 2 to 3 seeds in each thing. They look kind of like pumpkin seeds, if you can see that. So 1, 2, 3. I think we'll just put 2 per thing. Then we'll go back. Then get and if we have more, we're gonna put them there. But we're gonna cover it up now. Let's look how we're gonna plant it 1 inch deep. So let's get our seeds back. Okay. Then we're gonna redo that a little bit. Here it is. Now we're gonna put some over it again. Get rid of that. A whole bunch of wood. We're gonna put this in there and then this in there. Then put it 1 inch deep. So about there. Now let's look here on the watering. Doesn't say anything on the water. But anyways, now we're going to do the rest of them. So I was able to plant 3 per hoe. Then I still had half of it left over. So I planted one big hoe that was made for a watermelon. Or a mound I was talking to you guys about. I'll show you that in a minute. But I made one, I put 5 seeds in that. Hopefully that will be a bigger plant. Or multiple plants in one mound. So then I'll just show you in a minute. But I have to put compost in that now. And the rest of the seeds I'm going to put in the freezer I've heard from the internet and my grandmother that if you put them in the refrigerator, or the freezer, not the refrigerator at all, but the freezer, then you can freeze them and they'll stay good for 3 or 4 years. But usually you want to just do it for 1 year or 2 years. 1 or 2 years. Next we're going to plant the thyme. So, here's the watermelons. So here's the raised bed again. We have our cayenne peppers up here. And we have and down here we have a purple bell pepper. And on this side we have a Mexican tarragon. So what we're going to do today is we're going to plant some thyme in it. We're going to read the back of the instructions. So we're going to plant the thyme. Splinter. So you don't really plant thyme. It's more like putting the seeds down and then sprinkling some on top. It says to plant it 1/8 of an inch deep. So we're going to put it right here. Hit ground some. Then we're going to open up the package. Put our dirt that we have for it right here. Open up the package. Out. And it says to put 35 seedlings. 35 seeds. Let me open it up. Oh, it's small. Okay. You're supposed to start them inside, I guess. But we already started this segment. We're going to cover it. We're just going to sprinkle it on top of it with some fine dirt. As in a very small, we're going to crumble it up like this. And then sprinkle on top. Okay, there we go. I think we're going to do that everywhere. Okay, we put our seeds, some seeds out. Put that right there. Then we're going to do that again over here. Okay. There we go. Sprinkle the seeds on. Now we have around one more thing left of them. So we'll put that on this side. There we go. There we go. Hey guys, today we'll be making sure the peppers are all okay. It looks like the forecast, we might have a few more days of good weather, so we'll be getting another episode this week. But we're going to take care of the peppers, and then we're going to put these wood chips I got into my compost. This is one of my hot banana peppers. It's a hybrid. We're going to be pruning it today with some paper scissors. Now you want to make sure it has more than 3 sets of leaves. So here's 1, 2. Mine does. You definitely want to look this up, not just get it from me. But we're gonna prune it. Now look. I think I'm just going to get the top leaf. I want it to be a bush instead of a straight tall twig. Because if it's a straight tall twig, it will get blown over. And a lot of other things can happen to it. So I'm going to go and do that to the rest of the peppers. We've pruned all the peppers. Now we're going to go water the thyme I planted yesterday. Here we are where we planted the thyme yesterday. Just going to sprinkle some water on where I planted it. You should add a little bit more water, but it sprinkled earlier. Now I'm gonna go water the squash. Here we have my compost pile and some wood chippings from a chicken tub where we keep chickens, baby chickens. I'm gonna get that. Good help for it. Then I'm gonna bury it. Finished putting the wood scrapings onto the compost pile. I think this will be it for this episode. I'll see you again on Friday afternoon. Very big thanks to Gardener Scott, who taught me how to build a raised bed. He was a really big help. It was on YouTube, of course. You should go check out that video. I'll have it linked below. But I think that's it. Enjoy.